in the Mix Reviews. Welcome to the SSL booth here at NAMM 2020, and we are delighted to show you our brand new USB audio interfaces, the SSL2 and the SSL2 Plus. As you can see, they're both the same footprint with this lovely brushed aluminium faceplate. The SSL2 Plus has a few extra controls than the 2, but it's probably best to talk you through what's common between both devices first. So these are both USB powered audio interfaces that can work at all major sample rates up to and including 192 kilohertz. In terms of drivers, they're class compliant on Mac, so no drivers required. On Windows, there's just a simple ASIO driver to install, and these connect to your computer via a USB-C to C cable or a USB-C to A cable. We include one of each in the box, so no matter if you've got an old laptop or a new laptop, these are ready to go right out of the box. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the feature details. Both the 2 and the 2 Plus have 2 channels of class-leading mic amps. These mic amps are class-leading because of 2 reasons. They have an incredible EIN equivalent input noise of a minus 130.5 dB. So they are the quietest mic amps in their class. They also have a huge gain range of 62 dB, so they can handle any microphone you throw at them, even the ones that are notoriously difficult to deal with, like low output SM7s. They are handled beautifully by these mic pre's. Both of the channels have individual 48 volts phantom power on them. They can both accept mic, line or instrument level. The line inputs can even accept a full plus 24 dBu, which is really important if you're planning on interfacing this with other professional audio equipment. Both channels have 5-segment LED metering with 40 dB of range. Moving down to the bottom of the strip, you'll see these legacy 4K switches. What these are an analog enhancement effect, which is inspired by our legendary 4000 series console. We looked at that, we took inspiration, and we picked out 2 key aspects of that sound. The first thing you get when you engage the legacy 4K button is a high frequency EQ boost. The 4K was known for its forward yet musical sounding EQ. The second thing you get is some sweet harmonic distortion, so it just helps bring things to life and sound more like a record. Moving over, you can see the iconic blue SSL monitoring control. It does go to 11. In the top right, we have the monitor mix control, which is an easy way of balancing your input signals against the USB playback for critical low latency monitoring situations. Now, let's talk a little bit about the differences between an SSL2 and an SSL2 Plus. As you can see, SSL2 has a single high current headphone output. This means you can drive low or high impedance headphones. It's really powerful professional headphone amp. The 2 Plus has 2 of them, so 2 independent high current headphone outputs. The nice thing about the 2 Plus, on phones B, you can source it from outputs 3 and 4, meaning that you can create 2 separate headphone mixes if you have an engineer and an artist, or an engineer and a producer. The 2 Plus also has traditional MIDI sockets in and out on the back, and also has additional outputs for easy connection to DJ mixers. Those are the differences between the 2, so there's really 2 more things left to say about both of these units, and both of them come with the SSL Production Pack software bundle. We've teamed up with a number of industry-leading software companies to provide this. And what you get is an incredible array of software, which includes Pro Tools First and an exclusive collection of 23 AAX plugins, Ableton Live Lite, 1.5 gigabytes of samples on Loop Cloud, native instruments, hybrid keys, and complete start. And if that wasn't enough, we're also giving you perpetual licenses for SSL native Vocal Strip 2 and SSL native Drum Strip, as well as an extended 6-month trial of all the other SSL native plugins in the range.